all a dream. Just a new girl.
Hey y'all, hey, I'm Brandy, better known as B. Welcome back to my channel. And if you have not yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Y'all, I am in my car. I got a little tongue tied there. I'm in my car, I'm in my garage. I'm about to pull off. I got my cup of coffee. This is a late start for me. It is like 9:32, y'all. I overslept. I'm usually out here by like 8, you know, so yeah, I'm running late. And in this vlog, I'm gonna do a day in my life doing Lyft. Okay, I got this suggestion from a sweet subscriber of mine, and I said, you know what, that's a good idea, so why not? Let's go ahead and do it. It's Monday, and you know, she suggested that I probably do it like once a week. And I feel like, okay, yeah, I could probably do that. So it's Monday. And what way to start it off in the beginning of a shift, right? So y'all, I told y'all in previous vlogs that I try to stay in areas that I typically, you know, will have a better chance at making some money, right? That area is the area that I live in, and just the whole surrounding Florissant area. I live in Florissant, and Florissant is in Missouri, of course, and it's the city of Florissant, but it's St. Louis, okay? So yeah, so the first thing I do is I turn my app on, of course, and I start my day with a cup of coffee. But I get out here and I usually get some gas. I'm gonna go ahead and bag out, y'all, because I'm already running late. I usually get some gas, but I have a half a tank, well, a little under a half a tank right now, so I don't need any gas. And usually that will get me halfway to my quota, okay, before I have to fill up again. And that would get me halfway to my quota. So, actually, let me turn my app on. Let me turn my app on right quick, y'all. Okay, so my app is on. So what I do is I wait for a call to come through. And I look at it. I see if it's something I want. I see if the price is right on it. And I look at the area. That is like the first thing I do is look at the area. Well, I look at the price. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I look at the price, and then I look at the area. If it is something that I feel like I can make in the area, in the areas that I'm normally in, or the areas I prefer to be in, then I'll take it. If it is not, it definitely has to be worth me going out of that area for, because if not, then I feel like that I can make it in the area that I prefer, if that makes sense. You definitely have to work smart doing this. Well, I do, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I do it, you know? So for instance, it could be a ride for $20, right? If that $20 ride is taking me 30 minutes away out of this area, I'm not going to take it, because I can make that $20 in this area, if that makes sense, without leaving the area where, let me include this, where there will likely be more pickups that I would accept, okay? Because what happens is I could take that $20 ride 30 minutes away in that area that they're trying to send me to, and there's no pickups out there, or it's not a high demand area, if that makes sense. So that's how I work this app, okay? Now, like I say, if it's worth it, I'm on my way, okay? I'm on my way. Same with $10, $15, because I mean, believe it or not, it'll take me okay, so for instance, like if it's a $15 ride or $10 ride and it's taking me a little bit out of the area that I prefer to be in, I'm not going to take it, because I can stay in that area and make that. You know, I could stay in that area and make that, you know, where I know that most likely on my way to do that drop off in the area that I prefer, I'm going to already have another pickup in my queue that I have accepted. So the pickups also come when you have a rider in your queue already. Like if I have a rider in my car and I'm doing a drop off, I will get another notification to accept the ride if I want, you know, or decline it. And those typically happen in areas where it's busy. So if I like go to an area that's 30 minutes away and it's not as busy, it's not, you know, it's not a high demand area, I won't get anything. And see, to me, that's not worth it. That's not worth it, because you want to be able to get something to bring you back to the area that you prefer in, or, you know, to another area that's high demand. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. So on a good day, I can make my quota within 3.5, 4 hours, you know. And you can stop, you can go eat, you can do whatever, you know, you like, because this is self-employed, you know. I'm sorry if y'all shaking. So yeah, you can do whatever you want, you know, but keep in mind that, you know, you trying to get your quota, so you don't want to be, you know, out here stopping and doing things that you're not even halfway to your quota yet, you know, if that makes sense. So now I haven't gotten anything. Let me mention this. I need to probably turn my priority mode on. That's something new that Lyft just came up with. And what it does, it didn't used to be available to all drivers. You used to have to be a high status. So right now I am at the platinum status, and it used to be, you know, available for platinum and silver status drivers. Now they made it available for all drivers, which I don't understand. What's the point of being, you know, at a high status if everyone gets the same benefits, right? I feel like that's just the way. Okay, so let me explain the priority mode. So the priority mode, you're first priority, okay? Like I said, what difference does it make if everybody is first priority now? But on priority mode, while you're on priority mode, they will give you, and this is it. And see, like this one that just came through right now, it's $5. That's another thing. I'm sorry if I'm jumping from subject to subject, but I don't take anything under $7. It just doesn't accumulate fast. 7 and up is what I take, okay? And typically a $7 ride would be a total, and what I mean by total, to pick them up and to drop them off would be probably a total of 10 minutes. So that's 5 minutes to get them, 5 minutes to drop them off. The same with the 30 minute rides, you know. If it's like, it might be like it's never that long to go get them, but like it might be 8 minutes or 7 minutes to go get them, and like 23 minutes to drop them off or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that goes. So right now I am driving towards the area where the hospitals and clinics are. So like I was saying about the priority mode, they will pay you a couple dollars less while you're on priority mode than what they would pay you if you weren't on priority mode. And baby, that is not always the case, because it's been times where I would cut my priority mode off, you know, trying to get a little bit more money, and it does move a little slower when you're not on priority mode, but the ride still is the same as being on priority mode. So I just feel like that's just the way of them pretty much trying to control what you make and trying to pay you lesser with being on priority mode. Okay, I hope that makes sense, y'all. I hope that makes sense. Hold up, I'm gonna come right back, y'all. I want to get on priority mode for right now because it's the beginning of my shift and it's a little slow right now. Usually when it's not slow, I'm not on priority mode because there's no need to be. But right now I noticed that I have already driven what was that, about 6 minutes from my house, and only one call have came through. So let me try to get on priority mode. Okay, y'all, I'm on priority mode. Another thing about priority mode, it's not always available. It was available when I just got on there, and that tells me that it's not a lot of drivers out here. So when it's not available, that just means that it is a lot of drivers out here, and you know what that means. The more drivers, the more competition. So like I said, right now I'm trying to drive to a busier area or a more high demand area. And so they do have surges on here. So I seen it lit up purple, but I really didn't pay close attention to it because normally purple is only like 10%. Now when it lights up pink and hot pink, pink is at least 30%. Hot pink is like 50 to 100%, you know, meaning that they're going to pay you 50% more than what the ride is. So if the ride is $10 and it's 50%, you know, you might get $15. If the ride is $10 and it's 100%, you're gonna get 20. If that makes sense, y'all. And it looks a little blurry, my screen, so I'm gonna have to probably hang up with y'all and wipe y'all off a little bit. Yeah, let me do that. And while I do that, I'm gonna also look to see where it's surging at. And I mean, because 10%, honey, that might be like $1 or something on whatever they're trying to pay y'all. Y'all are definitely blurry. Let me wipe y'all off. Okay, y'all. So, no area is lit up right now. And I'm a little disappointed because it's late. Like, I cannot believe I haven't started this late and I don't know how long. Like, yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock here. It's almost 10 o'clock and there's nothing coming through. But we're going to stay positive though. So I'm not going to speak that into existence. I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to be upset about it because it's my fault. It's my fault. So, yeah. So, what I'm about to do now is I'm in the area where the clinics and hospitals and physical therapy, you know, is. So I'm gonna pull, and then I do have like little lots that I pull on, that I like to pull on and sit and talk to y'all sometimes. So excuse me, I'm about to pull on one of those lots, and what I would do is I would just sit on one of those lots until something comes through, and hopefully whatever comes through makes sense. Y'all, I don't have my wig on today. I just brushed my hair back in a ponytail because I woke up so late. I didn't have enough time to, you know, comb that wig. And so that was something else that just came through. Now I can't see the air when it comes through like that, and I'm on the and it wasn't worth it, by the way, and I'm on the phone with, or on camera with you guys, or while I'm recording, it only shows me the amounts. It doesn't show me the area. So I would have to actually open up the app And see, it just came through again, and I don't want it. It was something for $5. Like I told y'all, I don't do anything less than $7. So, because that $5 might be a 10-minute ride. When I told y'all that the $7 rides I take would be a total of 10 minutes. And it's like, so why would I take a $5 ride? You know, of course they're going to try. This is the system. They're going to try. Because there are people out here that would take that. You know, everybody, that's another thing. Okay, I'm parked. Okay, that's a $12 one. Let me see what it's about. Okay, so the $12 one that just came through was a request. So you can hit the request, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get it. So, yeah. So before I went off of camera, what I was saying was that everybody has a quota that they're out here making. So $5 to someone might be okay with them, you know. My quota limit, or not limit, but my quota is, no, I'm not taking that one. That's another $5 one. My quota that I want, you know, or that I'm trying to reach, $5, no. So everybody has a quota that they're trying to reach, a goal, whatever. And yeah, I'm also trying to get my thoughts together, y'all. I just cannot believe I slept that late. So right now, there's a First Bank, there's a Mercy Clinic, there's also Christian Northwest over there, which is like urgent care, but it's like a hospital urgent care. So it's an urgent care with an emergency room attached, if that makes sense. Then they also have a Christian Northeast, which is east of here, and it's still in the same area. It's just about, what's that about? That's about a 10-minute ride from here. There's a Starbucks across the street. That's a place where I usually go in the mornings. I know y'all seen it on the vlogs when I don't have coffee at home. I have coffee at home right now, so I didn't need that. Yeah, y'all, these rides are not making sense right now. There's another one that I don't want. It's $6. What else? There's physical therapy over here. There's Amazon. There's Nature's Bakery. The area that I'm in right now is pretty busy as far as like businesses and, you know, doctor's offices and stuff like that, like I was just telling y'all. So I'm gonna pick y'all back up in 1 second. I'm just gonna kind of I'm gonna pick y'all right back up. Okay, y'all, it's about 40 minutes later. Here she come. This is my third ride, y'all. You can use the other door. Thank you. This is my third rider, and I'm eating me a little cutie. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. Okay, y'all. So, like I was just telling y'all, it's an hour later. A little bit. Let me see, y'all. Okay, so that one that just came through. The minutes wasn't bad, but it was like 19 minutes to drop them off, 3 minutes to go pick them up. But the thing with that is, like I was telling y'all earlier, it's in St. Peter's. I will not have anything coming back for that 19 minutes. And I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. But yeah, like I was saying, y'all, it's an hour later. Yeah, I just did a drop off. I'm sitting at the drop off because it's a place of business. So, you know, you can kind of do that when it's a place of business. You know, you don't have to pull off. I'm just sitting here right now collecting my thoughts. Like, I would never sit at somebody's resident. Like, no, I'm pulling off. But like a big place of business like this, it looked like a office building. So I'm just sitting here. I'm in Bridgeton, Missouri. You know, it's another municipality like Florissant, you know. And it is an area, like I said, it is an area. It's one of the areas that, you know, I don't mind being in. I might move a little closer towards the highway. But, yeah. So, that's what's going on. Yeah, I ordered me a water bottle, water jug from Amazon. It's 64 ounces because this is a problem. I have trouble consuming 64 ounces of water a day. So I only bring like maybe 2.5 water bottles with me from the house. And I say half, 2.5, because the other half of one I make my coffee with. I use that water to make my coffee with. So I'll just, you know, bring that along with me or whatever. And then I'll end up stopping like at a Quick Trip or something like that to get me a water bottle or a water. So I bought a glass one from Amazon. It should be here Wednesday, y'all. That's one thing about right now, around this time, around Christmas time, I have Prime and everything is taking longer than a day to be delivered, and I have Prime and it's on Prime when I ordered my bottle. But it's a glass water bottle, 64 ounces. I'm gonna give that a try. I'm gonna see if I shouldn't have any problem with getting that 64 ounces down, because what happens is, and that's probably why I was late starting work today, I don't consume enough water throughout my day. Then I get home and I try to consume what I didn't consume throughout the day towards bedtime, and then I'm up all through the night, and that's what happened. That's why I woke up late this morning, because I got up like 3 times last night. So, yeah. People be so nosy. Like, and my windows are tinted, but they're like, you can still see my silhouette. You know, you can't really make out my face, but you can tell that it's a woman. So yeah, now I'm just waiting on something else to come through, and I think I'm about to start moving around because I've been sitting here for about maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Sometimes I do become a little bit impatient with this, and you know, which, you know, I try to control because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't make it move fast, you know. And y'all, I don't even have my mic on, and I know I need a mic on doing this. I know I do. I have the mic with me, but the receiver part or whatever it's called that you stick it to the phone, I don't have that with me. So hopefully y'all can hear me. There was something else I wanted to tell y'all. I can't think of what it was right now. I usually eat lunch at 12 o'clock, so I'll try to find something to eat. And like I was telling y'all before in another vlog, that's where it becomes hard to eat healthy, because it's like, you're doing this, you're not in an area where there's healthier options, and so you tend to gravitate towards whatever's in that area, you know. And I brought 2 cuties with me today, those little oranges, and I've already eaten one. I have one more. So yeah. So now I'm just trying to wait for this app to pick up. I'm getting back on the highway now because I'm not that far from like Hazelwood area, which is really close to Florissant. And y'all, I'm working a little bit harder. I'm working a little bit harder than I normally would be because I have I talked about this like a lot of vlogs back, maybe probably about 10-12 vlogs back. I talked about my teeth. I talked about having my teeth done, getting my teeth done. And I have made my appointment. I have booked my flights. I am going to Turkey to get my teeth done. I'm going to Istanbul, Turkey. And me and my husband is going. And yeah, our flights are booked. So we are leaving like towards the end of March. I will be there a week, 7 days, I believe. And which is the amount of time that is required to be there. I hope y'all can hear me because I'm on this highway, honey, and I know it gets louder on the highway. So yeah, I'm working a little harder, okay? Because that's gonna cost a pretty little penny. It's gonna cost a pretty little penny, but I'm excited because I'm getting my teethers done. I'm so excited about that. I am. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Y'all, like I said, I got a front tooth that it had a root canal done to it. Well, aside to this one, it's had a root canal done to it. So it is now starting to, it needs a crown, you know, and it is now starting to become discolored. So we can't be having that, you know what I'm saying? And then my 2 front teeth, it's a filling between these 2 front teeth. It's a filling. It's a white filling. And you can't really tell on camera, but in person, like you can I can tell, you know what I mean? And I don't like the way it looked. So I definitely need like 4 teeth up front. I need 4 crowns up front. That's what I'm going to get. But instead of 4 crowns, I'm getting my whole mouth done. I'm getting top and bottom. And I don't need top and bottom done. Technically, I just need the top done, you know. But that's not going to look right. So, and I know it's not going to look right. I've did my research. I've seen people with just their top teeth done. And no, I can't do that. And I'm not about to go that far just to have that done and just get the top done. And I'm going that far because what they want here for just 4 teeth, I can get my whole mouth done in Turkey. And then I need an implant at the bottom. I need an implant at the bottom of my teeth. So, because I'm missing a tooth there. So yeah, including that implant, y'all, I'm paying what they want for only 4 teeth here. Okay? That's what I would be paying. So I'm getting my whole mouth done. Why not? Top and bottom. And I'm getting all crowns. All crowns is what I'm getting. And they last longer. Veneers, they cost a little bit more than veneers. But y'all got to realize that veneers are high maintenance. You have to take care of those. You have to take care of those. So, I'm not trying to get something. I'm not trying to go back and forth to Turkey to be getting my teeth, whatever they do, whatever it takes for them to do to your crowns every so many years. No, to your veneers every so many years. Your crown, baby, as long as you taking care of your crowns, you have to floss just like you would do your regular teeth. As long as you taking care of your crowns and you not biting into nothing that's gonna cause them to crack or something like that, then you should be good. What else I want to say about that? My husband's friend, he went to Turkey, and I believe he got like 2 implants and the rest crown. His teeth look so good. He inspired me to go. That's why I'm going. You know, I got all the information from him, and then I did my own research on the place, and he definitely inspired me to go. Man, when I tell y'all, his teeth look so good. His teeth look so good. He looked like he had veneers done, but his crowns are so, oh man. I said, those are crowns? Those are crowns. When I tell y'all these people are good. Hold up, y'all. Hey, y'all. Okay, so it is 12:14, and I am halfway to my my goal. Another thing I forgot to mention about priority, this is what's good about priority. If while on priority you don't make what they say you should make within that hour, they will compensate you for that. So that's a good thing about being on priority, and I forgot to mention that. So they just gave me an adjustment of $13. Okay, so that was the difference that I didn't make within an hour that they gave me. You know, they compensated me for. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. Now I'm downtown. And this is where things become a little tricky at, because it is lunchtime. It becomes slower because people are eating, you know, and they don't need a ride right now. So this is a good time for me to go get something to eat too. But the only thing bad about it is it's downtown, and there's really nowhere healthy to eat. Now I could go to Midtown, which is not that far from here, and there's Whole Food, and they usually sell hot food. They have a salad bar and stuff like that. But that's towards Midtown, and that's about 15 minutes from here. And I'm downtown, so when you downtown, you away from everything, like, except the city. And it's like, there's definitely nothing healthy to eat towards the city. So it's like, I guess I'm gonna have to stay or head towards Midtown. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see my breasts is baby, I don't have a bra on because, like I was telling y'all on my last vlog, it pulls down, the strap kind of weighs down, and it bothers my pinched nerve. So I have one with me because I'm gonna end up going to the gym. My daughter just texted me, and she wanted to know if I could get my grandson from daycare later, because she's working late, and me and his other grandparent, we kind of alternate. You know, if she can't get them, then she'll let my daughter know, and then I'll get them, or my daughter's friend will get them. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get him today. So I definitely should have been up earlier than this, you know, because I do want to get the gym in. I didn't go yesterday. So what I do when I have to get him and I want to go to the gym, I go to a gym. Like I was telling y'all, Planet Fitness is where I have my membership at, and they're all over. So there's definitely one in that area where his daycare is. So that's cool. It's probably about, I would say about 10 minutes away from his daycare. So yeah, this is the annoying part, y'all, because I'm downtown. It's just so annoying because it's just like away from everything. It's away from everything. Hold up, y'all.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting a ting-a-ling, ting. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy and cozy, are we? We're snuggled up together like two birds off a feather would be. Let's take a road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's
Okay, y'all. So I took y'all in the Straubs with me. Y'all see what kind of like grocery store that is, Straubs. They it's like a smaller grocery store, but they sell like hot food. So I end up, I don't know if y'all can see, getting beans and ham, and then I got some cornbread in there. Yeah, this little bitty cup, and I got a chicken leg, came out to $16. I wonder why is it like this. Hold up. Okay, it's like a little box or something on there. I just put some pepper in it. It's good though. I'm not a real big pork eater, but I do like bacon. Okay. And like if it's like something like some ham, if it's like something like that, I'll eat it. But like just to slice a piece of ham or something like that, So I just got a little wing, just like a little. This shouldn't be that many calories. That little slice of cornbread was $3. $3. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my lunch, and then I'll pick that back up. What's up, y'all? It is much later, and I am at the gym. Y'all, I did not make my quota. I'm like short $15 of it, but it's all good. It's always tomorrow, because sometimes I will make over my quota. So yeah, it's always tomorrow and the rest of the week. So I'm at the gym now. This is what I mean when I say, yeah, my days be so busy, so busy. So I'm at the gym now. I love the lighting in here. It's like not too bright and not too dim. Love it. This is another location that I come to. I told you I had a gym membership, so I'm a black account holder, so I'm able to go to multiple locations. What else I wanted to say? Brandy, what else you want to say? Coincidentally, as soon as I got here, I had to use the restroom. So this is my first time using the restroom today. I wouldn't say that's a good thing, because that just means I didn't consume enough water for today. I brought 2 water bottles with me, and I didn't even finish both of them. So yeah, that's why I need that water bottle that I was telling y'all about earlier. Then that way I can get my water intake for today. So that's not a good thing. I need to really start consuming more water. So y'all, I don't have a lot of time. I'm in the gym. Got my gym fit on, and I'm about to get out here and get the cardio in first, and then I'll start lifting weights. And then I'll pick you guys back up. After this, I'm going to get my G-Baby. So, yeah, y'all. See what I'm saying? My day is just filled with things to do. So I'll pick y'all back up in a little bit. Hey, y'all. So I just got finished with the gym. It was a pretty good workout. It was kind of rushed, but it was still good. I won't complain. I got it in there and got it done. Now I'm about to go get my G-Baby. And as y'all see, it's almost dark outside. It's almost dark. Usually when I leave the gym, it's still light outside. But because I started like almost 2 hours later today than I usually start, that definitely held me up. Definitely, y'all. But nonetheless, I got it done. Y'all. And I'm getting it done. I'm still getting it done, because the day is not complete until after I get my G-Baby and make it home, okay? Y'all probably can't see me because it's getting darker. And then another thing, it's so much traffic out here. It's so much traffic. But I just wanted to stop in and tell y'all that I'm finished. I usually do this every other day, but because I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to get these teethers done, I'm going a little bit harder than what I usually go. But yeah, so Lyft, that is, you know. Usually I do Lyft every other day. And on the days that I'm not doing Lyft, I'm helping, well, not helping, but I'm doing the cleaning with my husband. I'm helping him. And usually the accounts that I help him with on days that I'm not doing Lyft are churches. So, yeah, so I'm helping him with, we got like 3 different churches we clean. All black owned. So yeah, God is good in that area. And then we have other accounts, a couple more, well, 3 other accounts We have 2 offices, and then we have the Veda store. Oh, and then we have the Tommy Hilfiger store. So we have like 4 other accounts. So, but you know, he have people that do those, and yeah, so the only ones he pretty much attend to is the churches. So yeah, and then we also do floors. We do hardwood. They do well, you know, the he doesn't do the sanding, but he do like the top coat of it. You know, sometimes people want their hardwood floors to have like a little shine to it. My husband knows how to do that. I wish he did do hardwood floors. We wouldn't have to pay for ours. But so we do hardwood, and then he do stripping, waxing on laminate or whatever, however you do that. And yeah, so we have our hands in, you know, flooring too. Another thing we were doing was, which we don't do much of it now since COVID is not, you know, it's still existing, but it's not as existing as it was. We do the disinfecting, fogging. So earlier this year, he had to do a daycare. A daycare reached out to him because somebody had a worker had COVID in the daycare, so he had to go in there and fog it, do a disinfectant fog on that. But other than that, it's not as busy with the fogging as it was at first. Like, y'all, that's when our business really started popping off during COVID, because my husband had that, we were offering that service, you know, and yeah, so that's when our like business really kicked off, and doing fogging and stuff, you know, doing that fogging, disinfectant fogging, we were able to, that's how we actually got the church accounts, you know, because they were still like, I guess, you know, having small services there and stuff like that. But that's how we were able to expand our contract with them, or pick up a contract with them. And then like our churches are non-denominational churches, so they're big churches. So when you do good, they put, you know, people put a word in for you. So that's how we ended up with 2 more churches. So we have a total of 3 churches. So yeah. But yeah, I know it's probably kind of annoying because you can't really see me. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm about to pick up my G baby, and then I'll pick you guys back up.